Just take a deep breath. Don't let it go to your head. Take your time. Just take a deep breath. Don't let it go to your head. You'll be fine.
Brown Girls Entertainment presents Capitol Hill.
A white boy. My daughter, with her lock-toting dashiki-wearing self, has brought home a white boy? How the hell does my Spelman daughter wade into a sea of 3,000 black men at Morehouse and come up with the lone white dude?
Hi, Mrs. Hill. It's nice to finally meet you. I've heard so many wonderful things. I feel like I already know you.
Well, clearly I don't know you or my daughter.
Mom! I'm sorry, Mrs. Hill. Can our sound guy get you mic'd up so we can get this interview started? We are running a bit behind.
I nodded at Opal, who was just about to do the most important interview of my life. And I had to do it all the while knowing that my daughter was dating a white boy. Oh my God. Lamaze.
Okay, your mic is good. And we'll just cut it on when everyone's ready for the interview, okay?
Perfect. Let's get into the living room and you can get everyone else mic'd up as well.
Trevor, there's no need for you to be in there. We won't be too long. You can wait in the car.
Mom!
Baby, can we speak over here for a moment? Opal will be right there. This should only take a second. Baby, what are you doing? You do know when you saying stuff out loud, people can hear you. Whatever you're thinking, whatever you're feeling, you better hold it in until this is over.
You did notice he was white, right?
We really have to
Sorry, Opal. We're coming right now. Valencia, we'll talk about this later. But for now, remember, you are the Congresswoman representing all people.
Okay, we can get started now. Let's get everyone seated. Congresswoman and Judge Hill, if you can sit here together, and your son on this side, and maybe your daughter and her boyfriend.
You know what? Look, one of my lashes, it's messing me up. Ebony, can you come help me real quick?
Oh, our hair and makeup person can fix that.
Oh, it's okay. My daughter, she is excellent at this. It'll just take a moment, and by the time you have everyone else mic'd up, we'll be ready. I could feel Lawrence side-eyeing me, but I refuse to have Trevor sitting in on an interview with us. What would people think?
I'll come too, to make sure we stay on schedule.
Thanks, Kimura. Ebony, how could you do this to me?
Do what, Mama?
Trevor!
What does he have to do with you? This is about me and—
Whoa, wait. Let me check and make sure your mic is off. Okay, all right, we're good.
Ebony!
Mama, I love him.
No, you don't.
How can you tell me that I don't?
Because I'm the mama and he's white.
You know you sound crazy right now, right? And you, the champion of diversity.
Look, you better watch your mouth. And for the record, I'm all for diversity. You know that's a big part of my platform.
Exactly. You want diversity until it hits your family. Diversity is good until it comes to your daughter? Is that what you're saying?
Your father raised you, and he's a gorgeous black man. So how do you think your father feels right now?
I think he feels that he's still handsome and brilliant because Trevor and I have nothing to do with that. And he feels happy for me because in the 10 minutes that Trevor's been here, Daddy can see that I'm happy. So I don't understand why you're tripping like this, Mama.
I'm thinking about all the problems you'll have, and I'm sure his parents...
Ugh, Congresswoman, can you two have this conversation later? We really don't have time. Ebony, you get on out there and I'll get your mom set.
Okay, seriously, Mom? It's gonna be okay. I love you, and you're gonna love Trevor.
I doubt that.
Are you okay? He's just white. That's it. He doesn't have leprosy. Congresswoman, I'm a little surprised. I never thought of you as...
What, racist? Look, don't be ridiculous. I don't have a problem with white people. I mean, most of my neighbors are white. Most of the people I work with are white. I have white friends.
Whoa, don't ever say that in public.
Okay, look, that didn't come out right. It came out wrong. But you know what I mean. It's just that I have a preference. I would prefer that my beautiful black daughter dated someone who looked like her father. I mean, how is this going to look?
Your white supporters will love it.
And what about my community? I don't want this to be a slap in the face to black men.
Well, right now, it's not about white women or black men. It's about getting out there and blowing America away. Congresswoman, this is a prime time network interview with Opal. You've got to be on point.
Okay. Thank you. You are the best assistant ever. Okay. Let's get going. But why couldn't Ebony love a black man? She grew up with an amazing black man as a role model. Our lives have been perfect. Well, except for that one little thing.
Wait, what one little thing?
Nothing. Look, nothing. I'm just talking. Anyway, we have to get out there, Kamora. Come on. What are we waiting for?
Okay.
I can't believe I made a slip like that. I couldn't be that careless. Not if I was serious about running for the top office in the land. Because what happened, if that ever got out?
Okay, you're back. Everyone is mic'd, and so let's get started.
Oh, wait. Can you check the Congresswoman's mic? I turned it off.
Okay. We're all set. Congresswoman Hill, can you give me a mic test, please?
Yes. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1.
Great. We're ready to go. And stand by. 3, 2. I'm rolling.
Good evening, America. I'm Opal, and welcome to Conversations from the Capitol. And we're so excited about tonight's show where we could be speaking to America's future first family, the Hills. Congresswoman and Judge Hill, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Congresswoman Hill, I want to start with you before I get into a few questions for your family.
That's fine.
Well, let's start with that meeting that you had with President Obama.
And who said I had a meeting?
Oh, just the New York Times, the Washington Post, the Wall Street Journal, NBC, ABC, CBS.
Oh, you mean fake news? No, seriously. I'm so grateful for the First Amendment and the role that the media plays in our democracy. Without the media to keep us politicians honest, we wouldn't be the great country that we are. The media is a very important institution in America.
Thank you for saying that, Congresswoman. But that was a great diversion technique. So, I guess that means you're not going to tell us about your meeting with President Obama?
Well, the media reports are correct. President Obama and I did have dinner, but as the media also reported, I was not the only one. Democrats have quite a few potential candidates for 2020.
Really? Because the question I hear all the time is, who is the leader of the Democratic Party? And who can defeat President Trump in 2020?
And that right there is the problem. President Obama wasn't a viable candidate until a year before his election. And the problem with who's going to win in 2020 is that we have to keep our eyes on 2018. Let's win this half of the game first and then do what champions do and blow out the second half.
Ah, I like the sports analogy. Does she get that from you, Judge Hill?
Yes, we're sports fans, but she came to me this way.
And for our audience, I should say that you are accomplished in your own right. Before you were appointed as a federal judge, you were a top civil rights attorney who has argued before the Supreme Court.
Opal, I'm humbled by that introduction.
So do you have anything you want to share about what's going on with the Supreme Court now?
Not a chance. There's extreme honor among judges, even the supreme ones.
Well, maybe your children can break some news for us here today, since you and Congresswoman are so tight-lipped and professional. So, Ebony, I'll start with you. I understand you and your twin brother Ethan are very supportive of your mother's career goals.
We are. Growing up, my mother taught us that there was nothing we couldn't accomplish. And she's walking that talk out right now. She started out as a lawyer and now she represents one of the largest districts in Virginia. We're very supportive and very proud.
Yeah. She taught us to be strong in things we're passionate about. She taught us to carve our own path. That's why I'm focusing on my music.
Oh, you're a musician? We had you listed as a chemist.
Yeah. See, that was last month. But now, I found my true calling.
That's wonderful. So, what instrument do you play?
Nah. I don't play any instruments. It's all about the spoken word for me. See, I'm a rapper. Anyway, I'm into social consciousness. And now because of my moms, I'm getting to spit some wisdom in this political game. I'm going to keep it 100.
Wow, a rapper with all of that. So what's your stage name?
My son, actually, he excels at a number of things. I really am proud of both of my children.
As well you should be. Both are rising seniors in Atlanta. Ebony, you're at Spelman. And Ethan, you're at Morehouse.
Yeah.
And here's something unique. Ebony, your boyfriend is a student at Morehouse too, right?
Yes, he is. And he's here. Would you mind if he joins us?
All I done was blink. That's it. I just blinked. A natural body function. And before I had a chance to blink again, Trevor was sitting next to Ebony, holding her hand on national TV in high definition. I can't breathe.
Thank you for joining us, Trevor. So, as everyone can see, you don't look like what we call the typical Morehouse man.
Yeah, a lot of people were shocked to learn that they have white men at Morehouse. It's only 0.03%, but we're there. And I'm really glad that I chose Morehouse.
And he did it against the advice of some family members. Yeah, Trevor gave up a scholarship to Princeton. He felt the true college experience was at Morehouse, where he believed he would get more than an education. Trevor is a prime example that you don't have to be on the team to fight for the team.
What's happening right now? My interview is somehow turning into some kind of United Nations symposium.
I'm majoring in African American studies, and I figured what better way to understand the Black experience than to immerse myself into Black culture. I didn't count on the bonus of falling in love.
Look, I want to rap, and my mother's acting like it's the ultimate betrayal, but my sister gets engaged to a white boy and it's all good?
Engaged?
Ethan!
Oh my. I guess we did get some breaking news. So, when's the wedding?